Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Ray Jr. Comic Book Fanatics coming at you with another video. As you can see already, the books are already in front of you. It's a nice little stack right here. These are some books that I picked up yesterday to finish some gaps in my Captain America and Daredevil run. Of course, the first book you see is a Thor book, but this was thrown in as for free for buying these books. So, as everybody knows, this is Thor 341, and whenever I get a chance, I always get this book. So this is like my third copy. I have a graded copy signed by Walt Simonson, 9.2. So the reason behind this is the fact that Clark Kent and Lois Lane are in this book. I mentioned it before in one of my videos. A lot of people did not know that, and I guess in the 90s, Marvel and DC did some crossovers or whatever. Like, I can't remember the Avengers book, but Clark is dancing with She-Hulk. So, pretty crazy. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you. There's where Nick Fury gave Thor his new identity, Sigurd Jarlson. And then, as you see, they're walking. Bam, Thor bumps into Clark Kent. And as you can see, right there where it says, "Let's go, Clark." That's Lois. "We're going to be late for the conference." And he says right away, and then, gee, that looked like, could that have been, I could have sworn, you know, that Clark Kent is thinking that's Thor, which, you know, actually it is. But for some reason, this book is like one of my favorites. The cover's pretty dope too. He's battling the Midgard serpent. As you see, is his stance. And then Walt Simonson was just a brilliant guy during the 80s with the Thor title, along with the art and the storytelling. I didn't think it'd ever be topped. And then Jason Aaron came along with his writing, and that was phenomenal, starting off with the God of Thunder. And then Donny Cates is writing the new Volume 6 right now, which is just into a couple of issues. But you know what's funny with these, with the What If books? So, of course, they had the what if Jane Foster had found the hammer Mjolnir, and she came, you know, Lady Thor. Well, she eventually ended up 30-something years later becoming Thor. And now there's a what if Thor became Galactus' Herald, and now he is one. So, I don't know, man. The what if books is trying to tell us something. They're going to start going with them storylines or whatever, which is, I think, is pretty cool. Well, anyway, let me go ahead and get on so I'm not rambling and keeping y'all from y'all's Saturday afternoon. I got Captain America and the Falcon 154. So these books that I picked up are from a guy named Jeffrey Campbell. He lives here in Washington State. I normally go by his house to pick up my books, so that way he don't have to ship them, and I ain't paying no shipping fee. And it takes me about like 25 minutes to get to his house, I think, if that. But it's because of the back roads and all that stuff. Now that I know exactly how to get there, I'm gonna take the highway, make it a lot quicker. But he always has an auction going on the Washington Collectibles site. I will put that at the bottom of this link in the description box, so you go check him out. Join the group. I think I added some of the collectors on there, and him and Michael Oxford, they're like forever posting buy it nows or little auctions on there. So this is where I've been picking my books up, so that way I can close some gaps. Next up is 159, 161, 175. So I ended up paying $150 total for all 19 books, not counting the Mighty Thor. He was auctioning it at $1, and then just gave it to me as just a throw-in for free. 176, 184. So now all I gotta do is just go into CLZ and just put like how much I paid for the books and all that stuff. I do all that stuff when I put it on the CLZ. The date I bought it, who I bought it from, if I read it or not yet, which is on there. I think pretty much everybody sees that, and then, you know, how much I paid for So, and then the grade of the book, 190. 193. So my goal, hopefully by the time I retire, is to have the complete run, volume 1 of Cap. Because I collected Cap back in the day too. He was like one of my favorites. Maybe a little influential with me joining the military. You know, because he was a soldier and all that stuff. And then, you know, just to finish that run, and Daredevil finish that run as well. And that'd give me 3 Marvel titles of complete runs from Volume 1. Not counting the Volume 2s and all that, but just the Volume 1s. And then I'm working on Batman, which that's going to be kind of hard unless I win the lotto to freaking get the whole Volume 1 on that. And then work on Wonder Woman as well. And the Justice League. 194. So I got a lot of work ahead of me. 195. 196. And 197. Next up is Daredevil. Daredevil 39. 41. That's pretty dope. The Death of Mike Murdock. 60. 63, battling the Gladiator on this one. 67. 129. And 140. So like I said, 19 that I purchased, total of 20 books altogether. For the pickup yesterday, and that is it. So go ahead and comment below. Thank you for checking out the video. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, and also come check us out at Comic Book Fanatics on Facebook, and you can check me out on Instagram as Team Franklin Fitness, Team_Franklin_Fitness, where I post books when I get tagged by some awesome collectors on what day of the week it is, like Matt Murdock Monday or Mutant Monday. I like to make Monday Metahuman Monday, because I believe DC doesn't get enough love in the comic book community. And then you got Tuesday, which is top variant. So you got to come correct with them variants on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Also Thor's Day on Thursday, and then you got Throwdown Thursday, and you got Signature Saturday, Signature Sunday, Silver Age Saturday, Silver Age Sunday, Show Off Saturday, Show Off Sunday, Sword and Sorcery Saturday, Sword and Sorcery Sunday. So just a big collabo of different hashtags for every day of the week for the comic book. So like I said, come check me out over there. And I hope everybody has a great and wonderful weekend, the rest of the weekend. And until next time, I'm out.